Super life. Life is super. My name's Diana Nkandu from Zambia, Kitwe. I'm a student nurse in my second year. I want to give a brief testimony concerning what STC30 has done for me. I was down with PID, pelvic inflammatory disease, for almost a year. I have been to hospitals, I've seen different doctors, I've taken all sorts of antibiotics, but to no avail. How I came across STC30 was one day I was seated in my bedroom with my phone on Facebook. Then I came across this page where a certain testimony was posted on the page. So I got interested. I started going through. It was a cancer testimony. So I gathered the interest. I developed interest to go through the page and find out what this STC30 was. So as I was trying to go deeper to search more about this, I found that it could do wonders. Like they said, it would do wonders, because I did not believe, since I've taken all sorts of medication, herbs, antibiotics, all sorts of medication, but nothing happened. Not until I got the opportunity to talk to leader Gertrude Chanda, who introduced me to this same STC30 and told me more. She encouraged me and encouraged me to have faith in God and in the same product, which is STC30. Because I myself didn't believe it can do it for me. I could be back on my foot again. I was down. I was always in bed. I couldn't walk. I couldn't do anything. I was just sleeping. Everything was done in bed. I was eating in bed. I was just lying down. I was sleeping. I was always sleeping. I decided, after her talking to me, I decided to give it a try. And I bought 2 packets. So I started my first sachet on the 18th of June 2020. So as I started taking, I took my first sachet. The pain disappeared from nowhere, because I would experience pain throughout the day. The pain was unstoppable. I could take analgesics for maybe, let's say, painkillers. I would take them, but the pain would just go away for a short period of time, and it would be back to the normal life, which was pain. So on the second day, I took the second sachet, and after taking the sachet, like as I was instructed, and I took plenty of water, because she encouraged me to take plenty of water. Immediately I took the sachet, I began to feel change. Everything began to feel different. My body just felt different. I was so energetic, and I got back on my feet. I was surprised. I decided to go and do some chores, which is doing the dishes, washing the dishes, which my sister was against, because she believed I was not okay. But I could feel it myself. I could feel the healing within my body. Though to her it was just, maybe I was just trying to pretend not to make them get worried, because I was always worried. So I went to the kitchen. I managed to stand, of which I was not standing in the past. I washed the dishes. I finished all the dishes, and I was expecting maybe to experience some pains, because it was to my greatest surprise that I was able to wash the dishes, which I was unable to do in the first place. So that day passed. The second day, I continued taking. I was done with my first box, and I could just do everything normally. I could bath myself. I could do everything, of which I never used to do. I could go out. I never used to go out, but I would go into town. I would go to the market. I was just surprised. This STC is a miracle product. It's doing wonders. It's been doing wonders for everyone. All sorts of sicknesses, all sorts of diseases. People have been testifying. I couldn't believe it until I took the risk to try. And I promised myself that this was the last thing that I'm going to do. This was the last thing that I'm going to take, because I believed I was going to be healed. And God sent me an angel that introduced me to STC30. She was there for me. She encouraged me. She preached the STC30 to me, and she preached God's healing to me, of which I have been healed, and I believe I will be fully healed. This is why I've come back for another product, and I will never stop taking STC30, even if I recover fully, because it's really doing wonders. And I'll continue preaching to other people. Give it a try. Stop doubting. If you doubt, you will always die in doubting. Don't be like doubting Thomas. Give it a try. Thank you.